Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have another episode where I just sample some new stuff that I got, and I have this discovery set from Rania J. This brand has been getting some traction. I've heard about it in sort of the circle that I'm in, and apparently the owner is this super wonderful lady, and she writes you these beautiful, handwritten things, and these are artisanal perfumes, so a little bit of a different style. I'm excited to try these. I hear there's a lavender and an amber and maybe even an oud. So let's get right into things. I'll leave any information I can find in the description and timestamps. If you enjoy the content, guys, hit the sub button, hit the like button. The Amouage ranked videos at 5,000 subs. Funnily enough, I actually have an Amouage coming that I'm like almost rushing to experience, but don't worry. The video might be a little late. I'm gonna try to get it out at 5,000 subs on the dot though, so gonna try my best. I don't necessarily want to rush any impressions with a perfume, especially not any Amouage, but this video is not about Amouage, it's about Rania J. So I have 9 fragrances here. Let's just open this up. First of all, there's this beautiful handwritten thing. Oh, this is nice. Rania J, thank you. Best wishes. And it appears that she actually did write this, so that's very nice. Everything I've heard about her from people that have met her at like Exons or any of these events, they just have wonderful things to say about her. Okay, what is the first one going to be? I'm just going to reach in here. This one is called Lavande 44. Probably the lavender, if I had to guess. Could be wrong, guys. It could be oud. I have no idea. Okay, Lavande 44. So, I absolutely love lavender. I love fougères. I own Joyeux by Sultan Pasha, who's also an artisanal perfumer. That uses a lavender enfleurage. I'm not exactly sure what lavender materials this uses, but let's see. Maybe it's a different take on it. Ooh. Ooh. This reminds me of something almost immediately. This reminds me of Penhaligon Sartorial. Just off the bat. It has that same sort of musky, clean, lavendery, fresh thing going on. But it is herbal. It's very fresh. It's very polite. It kind of has like almost a laundry thing going on. I imagine on skin, because these are artisanal perfumes, this would definitely open up a lot and change. I've noticed, especially with artisanal perfumes, you really do need to put these on skin, but I don't have like nine places to spray right now. It's also like 1 in the morning. So, this is really, really beautiful. I love lavender. It isn't amazing me, I have to be honest. I'm going to give this about like a 7. All right, moving on. This one is called Ombre Loup. This is one that I have heard quite a bit about. I assume it's an amber, just based off the name. So we'll see. Give this a couple seconds to dry down here on the strip. Ambers, it's kind of an overplayed genre, in my opinion. There's only so many ways you can do an amber, and I think, Ambre Sultan pretty much covers about, like 90% of it. So we'll see. Ooh. Okay, so this is very light. This is goopy, This is like a really thick, viscous, beautiful, almost like gummy in a way amber. It's very like ooey gooey. Kind of reminds me of Ambre Aurea. There's like a chocolatey thing that I'm picking up. I don't really know like if I'm going nuts, but there is like this chocolate cacao inflection. It's slightly spicy, very warm, very resinous. This is an amber. Okay. This is an amber. Forget, Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. Get it out of my face. This is an amber. I'm going to have to give this an 8.5 because I think it's actually pretty difficult to do like a unique amber that isn't boring or like derivative. This seems fairly unique, and it's reminding me of some of the better ambers on the market. Moving on, this one is called Samarkand, and for whatever reason, this is the only one with a gold label. Is it like a different concentrate? Yeah, it's an extrait de parfum. I don't think the other ones are. So this is spray de parfum, as opposed to, yeah, an eau de parfum. Let's see, Samarkand. Name, I don't really know. Samarkand. I mean, maybe it's like Middle Eastern or some. Samarkand. I don't know. Oh. Oh, wow. That's like really sweet in a strange, unexpected way. Like a fruity, sharp, fruity, almost like it's black currant. It's like pissy. You know what I mean? Have you ever smelled black currant in Reed's Silver Mountain Water? And it does have that like, oh, like little off note about it. I don't know if this is black currant, but it's fruity. It's kind of syrupy. It's sweet, and there is a little bit of like bite to it. On skin, this would be pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this one on skin because honestly, I don't know if I like it too much off strip. It's sharp. It's fruity. It's sweet. I'm gonna give this like about a 6.5. I'm not too impressed. I mean, obviously this is initial impressions, but it doesn't really blow me away. And it is going in the direction of things that I don't necessarily gravitate towards. This, you know, it's funny. It kind of smells like, oh God, I don't want to say this because I know Rania J is like apparently a great person, but it kind of smells like a bad version of Jubilation 40 by Amouage in a way. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Okay. This one is called Oud Assam. So, okay. This one should be properly. If it's real oud, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because of course this is an artisanal brand. Assam oud typically kind of smells like shit. So this should be properly funky and animalic and, you know, properly Middle Eastern inflected. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Pungent. Yeah. Ooh. It reminds me of the opening of the night, but not as cheesy. More fermented. More pungent. More skanky. Yeah, oof. This is for real oud enjoyers, okay? I do enjoy real oud. I own many real oud perfumes, including the Night, including even Ottoman Empire 3 by Rouge L'Adore and by the Kaaba. This type of oud, where it's like overtly in your face, like you literally just smell like you got pissed on, I don't know. It's just not really in my wheelhouse. It's nice. It's definitely well done. I can appreciate it. The materials, I mean, you can definitely tell this is real oud. I'd be shocked if it isn't. It's nice. If you enjoy real oud, it's kind of already becoming a little leathery, actually. Hold on. Let me reevaluate this for about 30 seconds. Yeah, so even on strip, I'm sure on skin it would be even better. But even on strip, that sort of pungent quality is actually already dying down, which is, of course, another characteristic of real oud. Sometimes it just doesn't last very long. You know, if you've watched Seldomly Often, Daniel, when he speaks about the Night, he critiques it for basically not extending that initial oud opening for very long. And real oud, you know, it doesn't really stick around typically. Becoming leathery, it's becoming woody. Slight bit of pungentness still there, but it's smoothened out quite a bit. I'm going to give this about a 7.5. I like it. You have to love oud. All right, next up is Tea Habanero. Tea Habanero. In with this one. Tea Habanero. I seem to remember a friend of mine talking about this. It might have been John from Frag Jitsu. No, that's exactly who talked about this. I think John from Frag Jitsu loves this fragrance. Congratulations to John, by the way. I believe he's having a kid. So shout out John if you're watching this video, you know, go get him, you know. Ooh. Okay. Tea Habanero. The name isn't really doing it for me. Habanero, I mean, just have like habanero peppers or something? Like, I have no idea. It's very woody in like a slightly dirty way, but I don't think it's oud. I think this is like a really woody sort of, maybe it's tobacco? It's like a slightly spicy, slightly dirty, woody, super almost fermented smelling tobacco. It's very dark. Yeah, very dark. This on skin would probably really fill out. On strip, it kind of feels a little like strangely thin for how my brain is like processing the density of this smell. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it feels like it would become very, very dense. I'd be interested to look at the notes in here. There's also like this slight green element to it. It's kind of like a green, slightly dirty, woody tobacco. It is really nice. I think I'm gonna give this like again, like probably like a 7.5. I would want to try this on skin because I do love tobacco. I own a number of tobacco perfumes. So yeah, 7.5 T Habanero, really nice. Next up is Queer Andalou. Probably gonna be a leather. Funny name. Queer Andalou, huh? Right. See what this one's all about. What do I want from a Rania J leather? She seems to have a very diverse like selection already. I mean, we've already gone through, you know, lavender all the way to oud, all the way to, you know, now this is a leather. We went through this weird like black currant thing. So see what this is. Oh wow. Okay, so this is like a this has a lot of violet in it. You can tell. Like this is like a violet leaf, almost Dior Fahrenheit smelling sort of leather, but it's smooth. It has that like gasoline-y sort of edge. It's kind of reminding me of a more hardcore version of something like Parfum d'Empire Queer Ottoman. It has this smooth, like floral edge about it, while still retaining that like notably macho in my mind, like gasoline-y, edgy leather. This is a really, really good leather, actually. I love the balance of this. This is also a top contender for skin. Yeah, really beautiful floral leather. I'm going to have to give this like an 8.25, I think. I would love to try this on skin. Only 3 left. This one is called Jasmine Kama. Jasmine Kama. So, guys, I think this is going to be a jasmine. Right? I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? Could be jasmine tea. Who knows? Oof. Ooh, God. Yeah, that's definitely jasmine. Oh my God. This is like so indolic. Oh my God. This is dirty. But it's also like fuzzy. It's a huge, like, giant, fuzzy, unapologetic, massive white floral, punching you in the mouth level jasmine. Creamy, fuzzy, textured, heady. The quality here, I have to say, this is one of the, just off the bat, this is a very, very high quality jasmine smell. I've smelled, my favorite jasmine ever is Sarasans by Serge Lutens. This is up there with that already, I would say. I like my jasmines to be like this, you know? This I could wear because there's a little bit of edge to it. When a jasmine goes too in that white florally, you know, feminine leaning direction, I can't do it anymore. But when there's a little bit of leathery dirtiness like this, I can deal with it. It's also kind of green. There's like a green element and a creamy element. Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm going to have to give this probably about a 7.5, just because jasmine isn't my favorite note, but this is a style of jasmine that I really appreciate. It's also, it's kind of clean and leathery at the same time. It doesn't really make sense. It's really beautiful. So yeah, 7.5. That's nice. Okay, moving on. Only 2 left. This is called Rose Ishtar. Rose Ishtar. So, shockingly, guys, this might be a rose. The jasmine was a jasmine. The rose might be a rose. See what type of rose it is. I've been on a massive rose kick. Okay, if you've made it to this point in the video, I will let you know a secret that no one else knows. So I recently became the owner of a matte cap portrait of a lady, and I will be doing an unboxing and first impressions of that when it arrives. It may even be a release year 2010 bottle of it as well. Don't ask me what I paid. Just know that it's worth it. So yeah, Rose Ishtar. Hold on, I did not like that initial sort of contact there. So let's go back in. Ooh. I don't know if I like this too much. This is very, like very sweet in a way that I don't like. It's noticeably rose. It's a lot of rose. It's like this, to my nose, almost headache-inducing rose. Like a sweet, jammy rose. It's the type of rose that I don't necessarily like. There's also like a vanillic sort of thing going on to my nose. I don't like this much at all. Very, 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 very feminine leaning. To me, at least. I'm going to give this like a 5. Not a fan. Not my style of rose at all. If you want a feminine leaning, natural smelling rose that's jammy and sweet, I would check this out. And last, but certainly not least, or at least hopefully not least, this is Musk Moschus. Okay. This is probably going to be a white musk, if I had to guess, but artisanal brand, so maybe not a white musk. What could be musky and artisanal? I have no idea. Well, deer musk. I don't think Rania J is going to pull deer musk out on us, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll be wrong, though. Okay, I kind of destroyed this test strip. Let's... Okay. Chanel 1957, is that you? This is like a white musky, clean laundry like very clean smell, like slightly sweet. Is this iris? There's like this ambretti, almost like buttery irisy thing going on. Very musky. Slight vanillic sort of thing going on. It does remind me of Chanel 1957, but I have to be honest, I prefer 1957. This smells a little too sweet laundry detergent-y for me. It goes too far into that sort of sweet clean aesthetic. And I'm not necessarily a massive fan. It's kind of headache-inducing to me, to be honest with you. So I'm going to stop smelling it, and I'm going to give this about a 6.5. Alright, so that's going to wrap up sampling Rania J. I will, of course, spray these on skin on my own time. As I mentioned, it's quite late when I'm recording this, so I don't necessarily want to spray a bunch of stuff on right now. I'm definitely going to try Udasam and Tea Habanero, and maybe some others, Queer Andalou as well, and the Jasmine. I actually like the Jasmine one quite a bit. So let me know your experience with Rania J in the comments section. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, hit the sub button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.